I thought about everything we've done over the last 18 months, and I did kind of have definitely like a moment. I was like, I'll share that because it was so real for me. It was our first year and we were over donating. We were trying to really be there for our community and we want to be a community-based business. And so but we overdid that because we wanted to people please, right? This was the middle of the summer, nonprofit community event. One of my what I call frienders, my friend vendors, she was heading up and she's like, would you want to donate some tables and chairs? And I was like, sure, we'll donate tables and chairs. It's just a couple, not a big deal, right? And like a couple weeks after that, like that event just kind of it just blew up for them, which is great. But then the ask was bigger, right? She came back and the ask was huge, and it was a lot of tables, and it was a lot of chairs, and it was pop-up tents. And I was like, okay, I don't want to not do it, right? So we did it. We donated all that stuff. We delivered it. We dropped it off. When we went back after the event was over to pick everything up, our stuff was trashed. Our tables were like people let their kids draw all over them. There were like footprints on them. There was like caked on food. The chairs had been used as like step stools. There was footprints all over them. There was some stuff knocked on the floor. Our stuff was trashed. And we were starting to just pick it up and like the tables and chairs back into the truck. It had been a long week. It was June. We were slammed, me and my husband, like delivering, picking up, delivering. I started to frustrated cry. He was like, "What is going on?" I was like, "I'm done. I'm never doing this again. This is the most ridiculous thing ever." We didn't get a dime for that.
Huh.
And I knew we were going to spend hours cleaning and sanitizing that stuff. Hours after having to load it and then unload it back at the house. And I was done. Exhausted. We were hot. People don't care about your stuff. They
Huh.
don't care about your inventory like you care about your inventory. And if you're not getting paid for that, guess what? That is hours of free labor. And I was super frustrated and heartbroken because it was really like that light bulb moment of like, people aren't going to treat your stuff good and you're going to have to deal with it. It was definitely our biggest moment of like, we cannot give back to the community in this fashion as many times as we want because this is what happens. At the end of the day, unfortunately, you are a service-based business, and a lot of people don't care about your stuff. It's not their stuff. If you're not getting paid for that, it just hurts so much more.
I hate to hear that, but everyone has probably been there.